Good morning, everybody. It is, what is it? Why does that, my screensaver keeps going off. It is, what is that? 8:43. Pete left for work about a half hour ago. I'm just sitting here in front of the air conditioner enjoying it right now. I cancelled my nail appointment. There's no way. I woke up too early this morning and the pain in my back is like, if you go drive that car and sit in that seat for an hour, as much as I love the massage, there's no way I'm gonna go. So the humidity is way high today. It's supposed to get, we're supposed to feel like it's in the hundreds this afternoon with the humidity and everything, so it's not going to be a fun weather day. Ashley has a trial coming over at 4 o'clock or 4:30. Young lady looking to have her makeup done for a wedding, so she's going to come and now she's going to do a trial. Okay guys, I've already returned some calls. I guess everyone's back on the calls. I'm having a onion bagel for breakfast. Ashley's having some toast. Poor Ashley is burnt to a crisp, and yes, she had 40 on her face. It was just really strong yesterday. Louis having a cough. He's been a naughty boy this morning, and Roxy's just laying next to me being a good girl.
I always forget to reapply.
Yeah, you were out there a while.
I didn't think I was going to be out there that long.
Well, I didn't think you were going to be out there that long, to be honest, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want Dad to feel like he has to come in if he's having a good time.
All of a sudden, Dad's like, let's go to LaGuardia. I'm like, okay.
I said to him, don't go all the way out to Long Island. He goes, I'm not going to. Then when I saw LaGuardia, I'm like, that's just as far.
He's like, we can go right under the planes. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool.
It did come out in the video, by the way. It was cool.
Yeah, just when I moved it wasn't over yet.
That's
but
okay.
It's so freaking bright out, I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, no, you did good. So I put it all to music. Hello, everyone. Again, it is 1:17. Ashley she's just gone over to her store to get some eyelashes. She's going to vacuum her room, and in here when she gets back I will dust, and then I will go upstairs with the dogs while Ashley's having her makeover done, or doing her makeover I should say. I just took the dogs out. Ooh, you just walk out the door and it's like a wall of heat just hits you. You can tell because the dogs don't like staying out there too long. Poor little Roxy, don't think she likes it on her feet. Oh look guys, fall, pretty colored. I don't use that bag anymore. Yeah, very pretty colors. Okay guys, yesterday I didn't have the camera when I was watching Mary Pritchard's vlog. She had done a vlog about why am I vlogging, and she said she went through a stage where she wasn't feeling good enough. And then she was showing a couple of channels that she watches and how it comes full circle, and then she realized why she's vlogging, and it kind of brought everything home as to why I do vlog, because it puts a timestamp on things that I wouldn't normally remember. I wanted just to show this channel again because I absolutely love this lady. She does brilliant vlogs, and I don't think she should ever question herself as to why she vlogs, because I thoroughly enjoy them. I thoroughly enjoy vlogs in general. I really do. They're my favorite thing to watch, definitely. But anyway, they just went away for the weekend in their camper and I love it. We're in the middle of England. I'm trying to find out exactly where that is, because I always say to people ask me where I'm from, and I always say England. They're like, yeah, I know that, but whereabouts in England? Because everyone thinks over here that England is just London. No, there's a bit more to it. So when I say Wolverhampton, they say, well, where is that? And I always say slap bang in the middle of England. Well, now I know we're not slap bang in the middle of England, because Meriden, where they just were, is slap bang in the middle of England. But anyway. Oh, I didn't leave you much, did I? But anyway, it's the Pritchards. And I will definitely leave her link. I was going to leave it yesterday, but because I didn't have the camera, because Ash was vlogging for me. Oh, snakes. Why do people put pictures of snakes? Don't do that. I just encountered a spider right here. It scared me. And I just flicked it, so I don't know where it went. So it's going to come and get me at some point during the night. Ugh. And now snakes. Anyway, trying to find the middle of England. But I will definitely leave their link below so you can go over and check them out, and I know you won't be disappointed. I absolutely love her channel. Yeah, see, even Gina says makes me miss the UK. Me too, Gina, me too. I watch so many people in England, and when they're driving around here, let me turn you around, sorry guys, when you guys are driving around and I'm watching your English vlogs, I absolutely sometimes I get like lumps in my throat. I'm like, home. And everyone's going to say now, just go home. I had a friend once who I thought was a friend who spoke to another friend and said, I don't understand when Sue comes back from England why she's so upset. If she's so upset, then she should just move back there and do us all a favor. Guess what? Never told that person another secret, personal feeling, anything in my life, because that was rude. And if it hadn't been for my friend Michelle, I would never have known that that was said. And that turned me off. And that was years and years and years and years ago. But you won't understand unless you move away from a place. Now, we all know I didn't live in England long. I lived in England. We moved back from England when I was 16. We went back and we actually went to the Isle of Wight, where I stayed with my nan for a while. And I actually got a job in the Isle of Wight, and they bought me a moped. Thought I was going to go to work on a moped. What? Anyway, so lived in the Isle of Wight for a little while. Then we went, no, was it Yorkshire first? Hold on. God, see, this is why I'm glad I vlog now, because if I vlogged back then, even though it wasn't even a thing back then, I would know all these dates. This is why vlogging is important. No, when we went back from England, my dad had a heart attack. And Mum and my dad was flown from Germany to London to the Woolwich Hospital because it was the best hospital for the heart. So Mum and I had to finish packing up the house. We already knew we were leaving. Dad was actually posted to Northern Ireland, and he didn't want Mum and I in Northern Ireland. We were going to go back to England anyway. But anyway, Mum and I had to drive back from Germany to London, to England, and Dad was then posted to Yorkshire. They didn't send him, once he came out of hospital, they didn't send him to Northern Ireland. It's all a bit fuzzy, guys. I was 16, I'm now 55, so that was a long time ago. But anyway, so Dad was posted then to Yorkshire. My mum's mum got very ill, so my mum moved back, not moved back, but went back to the Midlands to take care of her mum. And I was working we lived in North Richmond, and I worked at the planning department in the middle of town. That was fun. So I worked there for a while, and I had a very good workmate, a co-worker that I got on really well with. Her name was Karen Ware, and we used to write to each other up till about 6 years ago, sending cards and stuff, and then suddenly we just stopped. It's a shame. But I wonder if she's okay. I know she used to have epilepsy, and I used to worry about her so much. But anyway, she and I got on really well. Then there was another girl we worked with whose father wouldn't let his daughter hang out with me because they said I was a gypsy, because my dad was in the army and we kept moving around. So I'm like, oh, okay, he's defending your country, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm a gypsy. I'll take it. So didn't know that was a bad thing. But anyway, so I got on really well with Karen. So we were in Yorkshire for quite a while, and then I don't know how this part happened, but then I went to my nan's in the Isle of Wight. We were all going to go there to help them. My nan wanted a bed and breakfast. My nan wanted to open a bed and breakfast. Nan lived in Wolverhampton her whole life, in Bushbury in Wolverhampton, and Nan wanted a bed and breakfast in the Isle of Wight. So she and my granddad, Frank, bought this beautiful house. I think it had about 4 extra bedrooms, because you know the Isle of Wight, it's very seasonal, and they were doing this bed and breakfast, and we were to help. But my dear old nan, oh, my nan, it's my dad's mum, she had to have the best of everything. Like, even when she sent Ashley clothes, it was, Sue, these are a one-of, these are a one-of. I'm like, they're not a one-of, but thank you, nan. My nan would spend a fortune on stuff, and she would get annoyed if people would mess up her towels or get sand on the floor. I'm like, Nan, it's a bed and breakfast. You don't understand, Susan. And I remember it was when Princess Diana and Prince Charles were getting married. There was a decorate your house, the outside of your house, for a competition, and Nan actually won. We did it all in red, white and blue. I wish I had the pictures. I can't even, it's not, I can ask my dad anymore either, but anyway, I wish I had those pictures. Sorry, it's rather dark. And then we ended up back in the Midlands, and that's when I got a job in Wolverhampton working at a solicitor's office. And Dad was still in the army, and Dad said to me, do you know how you've always wanted to go to America? Sorry for everybody who's been with me for a long time, because you already know how I ended up in America, but I said yeah. And he goes, well, a friend of mine, another soldier, his daughter is working over in New York at the moment as a nanny, and there's a family that's looking for a nanny. Do you want to go? And I'm like, yes, I do. Dad's like, don't bite my head off, because I was just like, yes, immediately. But I had to learn to drive, so I had the pressure of learning to drive, because they wanted a driver, obviously, because they had 2 girls and she was pregnant with her 3rd. It happened so fast, and that's how I ended up here. And if anybody knew me back then, actually there's a lady on Facebook that found me about a year ago. I used to work with her in England, in Wolverhampton. So I need to actually get in touch with her, tell her about this channel. She'll probably have stuff to add. But so I came over here and was supposed to come for a year, but never went back. He's been ever so quiet. He's got sneezes now though, because the air conditioner's on. They got me the job over here, and I was staying for a year, but then my friend Jane came over, and I was like, okay, another year. And then Karen came over. I'm like, okay, we'll stay another year. And then I met Pete the 4th year, and I told Pete I'm going back to England in December. I met him in the August 17th actually, and I said I'm going back at Christmas, so no long-term relationship for me. He's like, okay. Lo and behold, ta-da. Anyway, that's a quick long story, not a quick story. I'm gonna go down now because we're gonna make burgers on the grill, and I'm bursting for a wee. Sorry, Lou, I had to move you out because you were getting loud. Oh gosh, it's so hot, guys. I can't tolerate it. So, just gonna have some of this Fiesta salad, red bliss potato salad, and then that's a bit of the tomatoes and cucumber from yesterday. But Louis, I have no onion. Chopped up the tomato. I have no onion for the burgers. There's none in here, right? Fire. The clock at night, and it's still 86 or 88. So, burger, salad. No salad.
Burger.
And burger, yeah. It's one of my snowy scenes from last year. Oh, I just want to feel it just for half an hour. It's so hot. Anyway, Ash has just run over to the bank. She wants to make a deposit because she has work in the morning and doesn't want to go on her way to work. And then she's going to drive around to try and hatch her Pokemon egg. Crazy girl. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it here. Sorry, it's not very light over here at the moment. Computer down, it's saying all sorts of different things. It said my keyboard wasn't connected. It is. It better not start that nonsense again. I can't interrupt Pete right now. Pete's just gone back in his office to edit some more of the pictures that he took at the nights last week at the other place. Just going to try and finish them tonight, I think. On shutdown. So Pete's mum was going to Maine today, as you guys know, but her dog Penny has to go in for emergency surgery. Apparently she has this thing on her leg that her regular vet said was no big deal. They had it tested and it was fine, but Pete's mum said it was bleeding a lot yesterday. So they took her to the emergency dog vets last night, and then they told her about a surgeon that would probably want to have a look at it. So she took him up there today, and they say they want to they're going to do surgery on her tomorrow. Lou, in or out? That's why you just got into trouble with Pete, because you kept opening his office door and then walking in, then walking out. Settle down. He's so unsettled. A lot of it is the heat, but I think he's just losing it. Anyway, so yeah, so she has to have surgery on her leg tomorrow, poor little dog. So she's not going to go to Maine this week at all. I don't know if she'll go next week, because she takes Penny with her, so I guess it will depend on how she comes through all of this. So Pete just got off the phone with her about a half hour ago. Anyway, oh, it's very dark now. I'm like a floating head. But anyway, guys, on that note, I'm going to love and leave you for this evening. I hope everybody had a brilliant Monday. Whatever you guys did today, I hope it was a good one, and we will definitely see you tomorrow.